Hi everyone, Amy here. I just wanted to come on and tell you, don't panic when you don't see me for a few weeks. Next week, Tuesday, my husband and I are headed out to Europe to mostly take a lot of pictures to scrapbook. And then in April, we're actually going to go to Hawaii. So yeah, I get to do a lot of traveling for him for business, and I'm really lucky that way. I did have to have a husband away a lot, so this is the benefit I'm reaping now. So don't panic that I'm not coming back. I am coming back, but I have to go out in the world and make pictures to scrapbook. So I just wanted to let you know that, and then I have a little video for you for today, so we'll just get into that right away. Okay, as you all know, I volunteer at a thrift store, and I like to go to thrift stores once in a while. So I got this at a Bible's Permission thrift store, and it was just perfect timing because it was the end of last year and I had planned this year to do a thankful journal. And then I found this journal or this book in the thrift store and I thought, oh, this is perfect. My favorite color and everything. And so this is what I'm going to use to do a thankfulness journal. My plan was to do once a month a little spread in here. And so here's all the months. So I thought, oh, I could use this. But of course, it's March today. Tomorrow is actually my 46th birthday. So, but today is the 1st of March and I haven't started a thankfulness journal at all. But before now in my life, I've often, when I didn't start something on time, just given up and said, well, I may as well not bother doing it then. But with this news about Close to My Heart, I decided I do need some new things to bring into my YouTube channel. So this is something I'd like to do once a month. And I'm going to have to catch up a little bit. So I think I'm going to start with January. And maybe you can come along with me to practice thankfulness. As many of you know, I am a Christian, so this is going to be kind of a faith journey for me. But I also know that old song we learned in Sunday school when we were small, count your blessings, name them one by one, is really a true adage for anybody, even non-Christians. Because if you are aware and mindful of the things that you need to be thankful for in your life, you will see how many things there actually are. And that's why I want to practice this thankfulness so that I remember all the blessings I have in my life. And of course, the other reason is because I love the process of paper crafting and it relaxes me. I just enjoy creating. So these doilies are just from the dollar store, those doilies that you can get for super cheap. And I had them laying around my craft room and I thought, why not use some of these things that have been hanging out in my craft room for years. I've decided to reinforce all of these pages completely with cardstock because it is quite a flimsy little book. So, or the book's fine. The sheets that I'm coating with cardstock are quite flimsy, and I have no idea if they're acid free. So I'm just gonna cover them all up. Another thing about this project is I will only be using scraps to do it. I have so many scraps. I do not need to cut into full sheets of paper to do this project. I forgot to take out my Versomat for this project and because I didn't really think I needed it, but it does really help me stay in frame for you guys. So I will, next time I will use the Versomat. Sorry that I'm a little bit out of frame there on the bottom. It does get a bit better later on. So of course I can be thankful for very many things every single day, but for the month of January, I chose 4 specific pictures to represent things that I'm very thankful for. The picture on the right-hand side of my husband and I is us in the Virgin Islands, and I'm very thankful that I'm blessed to go on trips with him and that we can do it so quite affordably because he is on a business trip, so I just kind of tag along. On the left-hand side of the page, I'm going to sort of overlap 3 photos. So one of them is a text message exchange with my son that lives 4 hours away from me and is in university, where he just texted me to tell me that I picked an awesome car for him. I'm the one who found his car on Facebook Marketplace. So I appreciated that he took time out of his day to tell me he appreciates me. One of the photos is my middle son playing basketball. He is quite a proficient basketball player, and at 6'7", it's not a wonder. And he plays with his younger brother, so I get to watch them both together on a team, and it's very special to me that I get to watch that. So I wanted to commemorate being able to do that. The third picture is a tree full of eagles. One day on Facebook, there was, in our community page, there was a post that there was an area with 50 to 100 eagles, and they gave the land coordinates. So I asked my youngest son, who is 16, if he wanted to drive out and check them out. And he actually said, yes, if you buy me McDonald's. So off we went. I bought him a cheeseburger afterwards, but off we went first to drive out there and look at all these eagles in the tree with binoculars. And it was pretty neat. We counted about 30, but there could have been more back in the trees. And it's kind of a once in a lifetime thing. There were all bald eagles. It was just amazing. So I appreciate that I got to share that moment with my son, and I'm thankful that I love nature and that I got to see something so special. So those are the 4 things that I chose to document. There's many more, and there will be many more, and I'll have to choose things every month, but these are the ones I chose, and hopefully I can look back on this year down the road and just be so thankful that all these wonderful things happen to me. And I do want to pick big things and small things too, because a text exchange with your adult child and, a little road trip to look at some eagles with your kid is those times are important. Watching them play basketball. Those are the things you want to remember down the road, not just the trips to hot places. Because this is sort of a thankfulness journal, I do want to handwrite down the things that I'm remembering and choosing to, think about and be thankful for. And so I told the story of the eagles, and I also told the story of going to the Virgin Islands, and then the other 2 photos I thought were self-explanatory. This banner came from that chipboard sheet I showed you in the beginning, and as did the January little tab and the sticker that I used on the other side, and then I found a little heart sticker to put on it. So I'm just going to add a few stamps and kind of call it good. So this is my little kind of mini layout in the journal, and I'm really happy with it. And I'm really happy that I found this little teal journal. It's kind of perfect to be able to do these pages this way and then put them into the journal afterwards. I used a Harbor shimmer brush for the splatters earlier on, and then this is just black ink I'm using for the stamping. I'm going to add a few little dots, and then I'm going to call this page good. So thanks so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up button for me and subscribe to my channel. Thanks so much, and we'll catch you all next time. Bye.